My name is Tom Hatcher, and I'm a candidate for State Senate for District 2, which includes Blount, Monroe, Polk, and a small portion of Bradley counties. Well, the biggest reason is I've been in county government for about 40 years now. I served 10 years with the Blount County Sheriff's Department in several different capacities for them. I was the director of Blount Narcotics for 3 years and run that unit. Also have served 5 years on the county commission and a little over 30 years as circuit court clerk. Also, over my tenure of 40 years, I've been able to have communications with other elected officials in District 2 and Polk and Monroe County, and been able to get to know them through the County Officials Association. One of the other main points is as circuit court clerk, I served as the legislative chair for 15 years for that organization, and also served 8 years as legislative chair for the County Officials Association. So in that period of time, I spent a lot of time in Nashville working bills that had been filed for the county officials, and that either fighting for them or against them. I've testified in committee many times. I've made a lot of relationships in Nashville that I still have today, and not just with senators or legislators, but their assistants and people that are in the positions that you have to deal with to get bills filed and keep you up to date of where they're at and where they're going and those kind of things. And I still have that relationship today. So I feel like with all of that, I can go to Nashville and hit the ground running and not have to sit there for the first year and learn what I need to do. So I have a lot of experience. Well, there's no doubt, in this time the economy is a really big issue right now, especially in District 2, because a lot of District 2 that I would represent is rural areas. It connects to North Carolina and Georgia and a lot of mountainous area, and that in Polk and Monroe counties, and of course here in Blount also. So I think economy is one of the big things that we've got to look at from a state level to try to help out our residents. Another is our Second Amendment rights. I know that that's been a big issue across District 2. You have a lot of people that do a lot of hunting in that, and especially are concerned about their safeties today. Safety in our community is also, with the way things and times are changing, is a big issue that I've had to deal with across our district. A couple of the other things I know that is very important for us. We've had a lot of the school shootings and threatenings going on, and that I think mental illness is a big issue, not just in the state of Tennessee, but also nationwide. And I think that's something that the legislature is going to have to really dig into and look at very strongly. No doubt infrastructure. We've grown quite a bit in Blount County over the years. When I first ran in '94 for circuit court clerk, we had 89,000 people. Today we're probably somewhere around 140,000. So the influx of people coming in and living in Blount County, and I know Monroe County is dealing with a lot of the same issues that we are. As infrastructure is really something that we need to look at, and that's something that I want to do. I want to try to get on the Transportation Committee so that I can help District 2 with the infrastructure. Again, we look at housing. Affordable housing in District 2, that's a big issue here. Again, safety with all of the influx that we have with the open borders and that, and people moving in and that, fentanyl coming into our communities, and that is just tremendous. I'm privileged to get a page out a lot of times from the Sheriff's Department and that, working in the judicial system, and the overdoses and that we're having, here in Blount County. And I know that I've talked to the Sheriff Jones and the Sheriff Ross in Polk County. They're having the same issues there. So that's some things that's facing the local communities here. Workforce is a big issue now. Keeping people here in our communities after they graduate from high school instead of going away to college and they're not coming back, and we're not able to fulfill the workforce that we need here with the companies that we have, small and large. Well, the way the bill was written last year, I am definitely against school vouchers. I've met with all of our school directors in all 3 counties that I represent, just a small portion of Bradley County, and I have not met with them. I've met with a lot of school teachers, a lot of individuals, business people, to see how they feel about this. Most of the people in District 2 do not support that. And I want to do what's best for our students and give them the best education as possible. It's hard to comment on right now. I want to keep an open mind until I see what the governor's going to push forward in the next bill. But we've got to make sure that we do what's best for our students and give them the best education we can. Not sure that this is school vouchers is the answer. I think there's some other avenues out there we've been looking at and researching that that might be a better fit. So right now, I would, if it was today, I would vote against it. As I stated before, I'd like to get on the transportation committee to help for the infrastructure around here. I think to try to help the influx of what we've had in the traffic here, I think one of the quickest fixes would be to finish Pellissippi. It's already there, money's out there for that. We're in line, I think now in 2028 or something for that project. So, I would be in favor that we need to speed that up if we possibly can and get that completed as quickly as possible. I've been in public service all my life, and when this opportunity came and I was approached to consider running for state senate, you feel like, I think when you're sort of at the end of your time at where you're at on the job that you're at, and I sort of at the end of my time, and I felt like that I still had a lot to give back to the community, very involved in our community here with charities and that, and I still feel like I've got a lot to give back, and I felt like moving to the state that I could give more back to the community than what I've already given, and I want to still be part of it. I don't want to quit and retire. I want to make sure that we move forward in Blount County and in District 2 and help the citizens there.